Welcome to the Crossover Cinema Podcast, y'all. I'm your host, Kaya.
And I'm Carlo, and today we're talking about the fourth episode of House of the Dragons. But before we dive in that crazy episode, we're going to talk a little bit about Comic-Con Montreal that was last weekend. And maybe you know, maybe you don't, but Kaya is an employee, is a worker over there. So we bought some stuff, and I wanted to show you the first thing that I bought that I'm very excited about. Is a little Funko Pop.
I love it. Now that is clean. That is clean. They captured Raphael's spirit so well.
Bro, seriously, it was $5.
Now my question is, where does the black come in? Is the black like his like?
Well, that's the thing.
No, wait. Quick question. Is it like the black and white?
No. It's an edition of Ninja Turtles that are the first Ninja Turtles ever made. They're all red. They have all the red bandanas. So Raphael and everything. The only thing that are different is
the weapons.
Is the weapons.
So that's the original, right?
So that's why. Yeah.
So that's why I was curious about the black and white, because in the original they're not drawn in color, right? So exactly. And it's a little more green.
But they have all the red bandanas.
Okay, yeah, I have to rock with that. Are we trading back and forth, or I'm gonna let you
go for it.
Okay, this is how we're doing it. All right, so
I have less than you, but
I have quite a few things. So, firstly, I gotta shout out the artist. I believe I have their name here. I'm gonna double check, but just to start, this caught my eye while I was walking by. I was on break, and when you're like flustered by all sorts of merchandise, you can't help but you're looking, right? But this really caught my eye. I present to you a custom Batman Returns poster focused on the lovely Michelle Pfeiffer iteration of Catwoman, which is inarguably one of my favorite. It's really, really awesome. I'm going to be putting that up very soon. Moreover,
and you see, there was like that cosplay about like Catwoman. I don't know if you saw her, great costume.
There was a lot of good cosplays. The mask down. No, I know what you mean. She didn't have the mask. I get what you mean. She didn't have the mask.
She didn't have the mask.
She did it. She did it more akin to the Arkham version, with the Michelle Pfeiffer kind of like material, that like really shiny. Shiny. I don't know. It's like a plastic, whatever it is. Awesome. Moreover, shout out to the artist Comics to Canvas. Check them out on Instagram. So I went and bought a couple prints from them. Let me just make sure I get them in order. All right. First things first. We got Zelda. You already know. Clean. Right. Nice. Moreover, let's get to that lovely Squad X-Men shot back to back, mommy and daddy.
Exactly what it is.
So we've got. So we've got. If you really look at it deeply, there's a lot of characters. You've got Rogue. You've got Beast.
Oh yeah, okay. You've got
Iceman in there.
Cyclops.
Yeah. Yep. You've got Colossus in there. It's really awesome stuff.
Okay. It's just really awesome.
And then on top of that, we got a Spider-Man 2099 Miguel O'Hara focused print. And last, also actually, let me just note that I love this right here. This is fire.
What is it?
So he kind of like ajoute to the art that he finds, and he creates these like how would I describe it? His prints, if you actually see them in person, they are like full pop out. So like he will like take the cutout of the character, put the designs he does over it, etc., and like really like add his own like physical art, like for example like glitter and gold and materials to make it more.
I get it. So it's like his web, because I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see if I can. Yeah, for people on Spotify, definitely check it out on the YouTube so you can see it a little more clearly. And last but not least, a Magneto focused one, and you can see where he adds the kind of like glow of his like energy around it, and I'm really, really, really happy with that. So there you go. And you, Carlo?
Okay.
Any more?
The next one is a print 2. From, I don't know the name of the artist, but he signed them. Here we go. I didn't even take it out of the plastic.
That's when you know. I'm happy to put it back into the plastic. Oh, Is that the Batman who laughs? Is that what it is?
Exactly, but I don't know if you see the denture, but the precision of the denture, how he draw that.
Oh no, he went in. He went in. That
I'm telling you, I'm gonna put like a little frame around it for sure.
Nice prints will really just like when you see a really good one.
It was a
it hits the spot.
Like, oh, bro, it's beautiful.
I love that. I love that. I like the chains.
It's even a little.
I like the chains.
Yeah.
The chains are giving. It's like you can't lock me up.
That thing was hard to bring it home when in the subway and everything.
Oh, you
nice, but
did you feel good about it though?
I thought I would. Bro, I brought, I think, let me say like $100. I was like, okay, I'm gonna spend $100, like, if I find some shit, you know?
And what
I spent $15.
15? Wow.
15.
Wow.
This print was $5, man.
That's impressive.
Like, it's crazy.
That's a great haul. Like,
Yeah,
that's
man.
a really, really like extremely
There
low
was
price.
there was a lot of stuff, but I didn't find nothing about the last Ronin. That's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I was really looking more for that. What I found was not at a price that was interesting. I even find playmates of the last Ronin. I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah, well, it's a very popular comic. 110%.
It's coming. It's coming.
All right.
So yeah,
I have a little more. I have a little more. So actually, firstly, to shout out the artist for the Catwoman print and these prints following, D Morales Illustrations on Instagram, you guys, and their website is dmoralesillustrations.com. Definitely check them out. Definitely give them a look. See, 110%. Amazing work. So to note, they had a special where they were doing 3 of these prints for $30 altogether. So it was $10 a print, and I was really, really happy with the work that was done. So just to start off, here we go. We got our X-Men girlies over here, Rogue. So for our Spotify viewers, just to let you know what we're showing. So this is a lovely, lovely rendition of her. Next up is our Asian American queen, Jubilee. You already know, shining her lights as per usual. And last, but most certainly not least, the queen, the mother, Storm. You already know, Aurora. Aurora, my bad. You already know, Aurora Monroe
like
in the cut.
Yeah, but it's like a little bit their silhouette, but
it's the aura, it's the energy.
Yeah.
There's this
energy.
essence that's being captured in the art, and I'm really, 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 really happy about it. And I do have one more thing to actually show. Let me just get.
Me too. Do you want me to show you?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, go
thing?
ahead, please.
Okay. So, for me, I never bought Funko Pops. Never. But when I saw the price and when I saw like how cute they were, I just said, okay, let me go for it. So I bought another one.
Of course.
That's more like it's more like I found it cute. And it's a Tasmanian devil who is represented as Scooby-Doo. I
but
don't
it's
know
so
why.
cute though.
But I found it cute. Yeah,
it's so
perfect on the shelf.
cute. No, I understand. You said that is really cute. I need it. I need it. I want it.
And it's a character that me and my girlfriend would really like, so I was like, let's put it in our living room. So yeah.
Of course.
And what's your last one?
So, well, firstly, I'm repping this lovely Xena sweater I copped. I'm really happy about it. You know,
crazy.
my girl Lucy Lawless in the cut, carrying that crossbow because she's about that life. So, one of my coworkers at Comic Con, one of my fellow staff, the year prior, he had offered me a photo op with Robert Patrick. He played the T-1000. He was also in a movie not too many people might remember called The Marine, starring John Cena, which I saw a lot of times at the Dollar Cinema. And I was very happy to get to take a picture with him, and I got to pay just $40 to be in a photo with a couple of the guys and just, you know, enjoy that. And this year he was taking a photo with none other than Vincent D'Onofrio, aka the Kingpin. You probably know him from Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, I went
Law
upstairs.
Order,
I went to see them all, bro. I saw them all. I didn't take pictures, but
no, really and truly, right? A lot of really great
yeah.
celebs there this year, but especially Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
Esposito. So, all that being said, I got to take a photo with the Kingpin. So yeah, here, just to show you guys. I'm really, really happy about it. And
Whoa.
he is really, really nice, and he's really, really cool, and I'm really happy that I got to have that experience. So yeah,
Yeah, you look really kind.
Wilson Fisk ain't no joke. Ain't no jokes. Ain't no
For real,
jokes.
the line was crazy for having a picture with that guy. It was like
It's
there was
awesome.
so many people.
No, 110%. So
I don't remember the name of that girl, but nobody was there.
Melinda Clark.
Oh yeah,
Listen, can I tell you something?
there was nobody there. I was like feeling bad. I was seeing everybody going everywhere.
Time out.
Go for it. Okay, let's stop everything.
Just real talk. Hey, yo, Melinda Clark, I know you might not ever see this, but I came up to the floor. I don't have a lot of money, so I didn't want to bother you because as a staff, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be talking to the celebs without any money and without any intention of paying. So even though I have before in the past, they've been nice. But I have to note, Melinda Clark is OG. If you watch the OC, I'm pretty sure she played Marissa's mother, if I'm not mistaken, and she's a baddie. She's a beautiful woman, talented actress. She's in Spawn, she's on Nikita, all sorts of stuff. And listen, I'm gonna be real. Don't feel too bad for her. How the con works, from what I understand, is that a celeb has a certain quota of what they're expected to meet in that weekend in terms of fan sales and whatnot. If the quota isn't met, we pay the difference. So at the end of the day, she's doing all right. She's happy with her period water. You know, she's from what I understand. My friend Taja that you saw me talking to there, right? She told me that they're all really nice. That Melinda Clark especially, just really nice lady. Like all these people, Jodie Benson, all these people, just solid, awesome people. Gates McFadden. And of course,
yeah, I'm not saying that they're not nice. I was just
but you're noting the distinction in fandoms for certain things, shouts out Melinda Clark, because when I literally went out there just to be like, I saw Melinda
and
Clark.
I don't know if you saw like she had her big banner in the back. Melinda Clark. Nobody had banners like that. Like,
hey, some of them did.
Like,
some of them did. I think some of them did. I think Trailer Park Boys did.
Trailer Park Boys. How did it go, Trailer Park Boys?
They were selling out like gangbusters. Their photo ops were fully booked.
Sure,
they were really nice to everybody. My coworker, she got to take a photo. Not a photo. Sorry, she got to do a autograph from. Got to get an autograph from them in a print. And she was really. She cried and she got to shake their hands and hug them. And I think she cried. Listen, I can't blame her. Listen, man. Listen, it's Ricky, Bubbles, and Julian, man. This is what it is. I get it.
I would have loved to meet those actors. Seriously.
No, what's really cool is that a lot of those people are really just like actually dope people at their core, which is nice to see, and they respect the fandom, and they respect these people who want to come here and give them some of their dollar, their hard-earned dollar.
Yeah.
But yeah, Comic-Con was great. It was really great.
It was very interesting.
Yeah.
But let's stop.
Let's sidebar all the way over to focus on
awesome.
the dance. No, we must profess it in the proper way.
What is it?
The Dance of Dragons. So, on that note, this episode was spectacular.
I just need to go back in it a little bit, a sec.
Absolutely.
Man,
take your time. I need a little sip.
That episode was crazy. Just crazy, bro. Just crazy.
There was just no notes. That's how I describe it.
And, okay, I just want to say something before we start. A little part. Last week, I had a prediction. My prediction was right again. I don't know if you remember. You asked me, what do you think is going to happen? And I said, I think we're going to live a loss of an important character that we love.
You are correct.
And that what happened. So it's my second premonition since we started the House of the Dragons.
I've had a few myself. But we are noting yours. We are noting Carlo's achievements and his predictions coming.
I got that one, so I'm pretty happy for that.
Yes.
But the thing is, I don't know if we could go right there at the end like that.
Yes, say it.
He's not dead.
No, he's not. And it's funny, a lot of people that I spoke to immediately assumed he was.
I know, but I'm not gonna lie. I went and searched for the information. because I was.
You said I need to know the history.
I need to know,
Mhm.
and I.
How now? The question is The question is hold up. How far did you go? How far did you go?
No. The thing is, one of my good friend, shout out to Steph, she told me because she wrote those books, and she told me that little thing, and I said stop. I don't want to know nothing about it, and I learned that he's probably not dead. I was sure he was dead. But if her, she's
So can I give you a rule of thumb?
I'm thinking that he's.
Can I give you an on-screen?
That's what happening right now.
Can I give you an on-screen rule of thumb for just film media in general? Especially when a scene has multiple characters dying, right?
Yeah.
You can kind of tell the distinction in how they film the sequence. Look at the sequences with rings. Okay. Firstly, if you go from now listen to it like this. If you go from the start of the episode, you can tell that they're kind of teeing her up in a bit of a way. They're giving her this tender moment with Corliss's bastard children to give them the acknowledgement that they deserve, and that shows how much of a queen she really was, the queen that never was, right? And then moreover, her willingness to just go right and jump into battle and be like, I'm gonna do it, you know what I mean, speaks to her
but she knew that if she wasn't going,
well, it speaks to her warrior nature. That's the whole thing.
Rhaenyra would have gone and she would have maybe died.
But at the same time, she's also acknowledging that she doesn't have as much time or as much ability to realize her full potentials the way that Rhaenyra does, because Rhaenyra is in her youth and in a lot of respects has the ability to be able to become a part of and rule. And so it's like, knowing that she can serve that purpose ultimately, it's like I really respect the way that was handled and the way that they showcased that. But to that point, you see the way in which they shoot her death very clearly. You get the clear shot of her strapping herself in like a badass. You know what I'm saying? Going right away and realizing she needs to just stay with Meleese until the end, right? And then on the flip side, go ahead.
I really saw if she's a captain and she needed to stay with her ship.
Absolutely. You know I mean? On some Titanic type
she's like, I'm dying with my I'm dying with my ship.
If you remember Titanic, those people played the instruments until the end. They went down with the capside. With her eyes
on it.
Yes.
It was beautiful.
It was really great work.
Really well done.
Alan Taylor,
just enough emotions to get it.
Just to know, Alan Taylor, who's directed loads of great episodes of Game of Thrones, did a great job here yet again. He did not the greatest job on Thor: The Dark World, but hey, bro, you're out here and you're getting to finally do your stuff. Don't worry about Marvel. Move that aside, right? But I will say this: I did like the tension that was building between Aegon and Aemond, and throughout the episode, they clearly were establishing these nice sides within the teams. And I say that as the inner conflict, right? That inner strife that really has underscored both groups and why they haven't been able to be as efficient as they could be, right? Daemon being a problem within Rhaenyra's group in Team Black, and Alicent, Cole, Aegon, and then Aemon, everybody having their own intentions and ways of trying to go about it and not communicating at all. At all. So,
and
effectively,
the part where they talk together.
That broken Valyrian. He oh my gosh! I make war now.
Crazy.
It was giving Fry and Futurama trying to learn a language off the cuff and not saying anything correctly.
But the humor in that series is very
it's pointed.
Precise.
It's extremely precise, pointed, and it's usually dark. It's usually dark.
And
it's a dark world.
It's appreciated because it's a dark world. Yeah,
it works. It works in its favor each time. And I think Aemond as a character, as much as you can't stand him for what he did last season, you still are growing to have a begrudging kind of liking for this anti-hero kind of character or anti-villain. I don't know what. I don't know how to describe him yet. I don't know where he lies.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Is he a protagonist? Is he an antagonist?
Does he have a plan?
Is he a protagonist? Is he an antagonist? Is he a I think what's the other word? I don't know the definition exactly. The
I think he has
deuteragonist.
seriously. I think he has his own path. He has
Mhm.
his plan, and he has his own goals, and we're gonna discover it a little later. But like how he brought them together down, bro. Like
He waited.
he
He
just
bided
didn't,
his
man.
time. He's like, hey yo, Vagar, chill, baby, chill. It's all good. Just
Yeah.
wait.
It was-
Just wait. We gonna strike at the right time.
Yeah.
We got that sneak attack.
Yeah.
He's like a boxer with his like unique thing, right? You know, he's got his crazy left hook he does, right? But it comes out of nowhere.
Oh, he has the biggest dragon right now.
He has
right?
the biggest dragon. But let's really think about this, you guys. I want you guys to all think about. I mean, look at the camera just like this. He has the biggest dragon, but he's got 100 stealth like he's in Skyrim. Okay, like this guy is out here sneaking so cleanly on he sneaks up. He's the sucker punch dragon of life. He will, and you're done. That's it. He gets you by the neck, and you're bro. That's it.
Yeah.
Over. You know, game over. And it's like, come on, man. Come on. Learn something new. Do a different technique. Give him a chance to fight back. Cause I miss my girl, Rhaenys, man. I ain't need all that, bro. Y'all could have killed Christian Cole for the 30 billionth time. I'm tired.
Oh, let's talk about him a little bit.
Let's
He
talk
would
about
have
him.
died, man. It's
Let's
the
talk
only
about
one, but that's the thing with Game of Thrones. That the thing with House of the Dragons is gonna be the same thing. He's not gonna die. He's gonna live. He's gonna be the one, and that's it. That's what's gonna happen.
No, I think it's more that his death is gonna be righteous. When it comes, it will feel.
I hope so, but
good.
I don't know.
Well, what do you think his character is going in terms of if he's allowed to be alive, which is the case, unfortunately? Where do you think he's going?
I really think that he's going. He's gonna be Hand of the King more, and he's gonna really like. He's gonna be the puppet master. That's where we're going. That's what I think. Because what happened with the king at the last episode, how it finished, for sure he's gonna come back and he's gonna think about how like young it was for him to do that. How it was a childish move. Like he went there and he's gonna learn about it. That's my guess. Okay, right now that's what it's gonna be. He's gonna like listen more.
I can see it.
Maybe like
he already knows,
have maybe, like arm or something. You know,
he already knows that he's in over his head. I think that.
Yeah, but he went. Even if he knew he shouldn't go, and he went, bro. And that's where it's the problem. And I think that's why his brother did that. To show him, like, stay home, you're supposed to be home.
But do you see that lack of communication I'm talking about between them? Listen, when
his mother told her,
no,
his mother told him too.
No, but his mother did some reverse psychology shit and didn't realize it. Like, it's really simple. As a, you know, what's the word I would use? As the mother, right? You're trying to coddle. You're trying to, you know, make it so that the person can feel better in that sort of way, right? And I feel like a lot of what Alicent was trying to do in that moment was just trying to like settle him down, right? And like in her words, she ends up saying that they all expect him to do nothing and nothing of substance, nothing that can make something happen within the confines of this war. And it's so it becomes this sort of battle between them, you know, that like, oh, you think I can't do anything? Well, let me show you I can. And let me go find my main girl over here, Dreamfire, Sunfire, and let me go, let's do this, girl. You ready? Let's go have some fun. Yeah. Like that's how they felt when they were in the sky and then got shot down by their own brother. And that's how it goes. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't have, you played with fire. Now you feeling burnt, eh? You feeling burnt, ain't you? I like it. I like it. I like that. I like that for Aegon.
But my guess is that he's gonna get wiser. I'm telling you, like it goes. Yeah, that's.
Well, he's at the bottom now, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know how he's gonna come back from that. Like, is he dead or not? But if he's not dead, like for sure he's not gonna be top shape number 1, ready to go.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
He's gonna have time to think about it. You know what I mean? So there's gonna happen something with that for sure. Because it doesn't make sense he goes to battle, man. Come on, it's the first battle and he dies already. He would be done. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, I would say. Listen, I think this is meant to be his one and only battle. I think it's meant to be that the callousness.
So.
Yeah, think about it. The callousness of how he moved resulted in him being irreparably damaged. This is not a world where you have healers who can magically heal ailments of the level.
No,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
He will be forever changed, and I think that allows him to now have the opportunity for character growth, but he also has the opportunity to sulk and wax and wane and to stay in his disdain of himself. You know what I mean? And his actions and his lack of coherent action. In a lot of respect, like this is the exact opportunity Aemon knew he would be able to get now to take over the throne in that way and really take on the king role in a way his brother can't. Now his brother is essentially just going to be a puppet.
Yeah, but his brother, is he dead though? Because if he's not dead, he's not going to take.
He absolutely isn't dead.
Mm-hmm. So he's not dead. So for now, he's still the king though.
The way they filmed his attack,
fast to be dead.
Vhagar's attack on them was very clearly meant to give you that full burning shot, so you know he got injured, and then the fall, but no indication as to that clear shot of him wildly he's falling like and then being crushed, right? Like to say it, like you know how it is in a movie, right? But whereas with Rhaenys, it was a clear, like they gave you every indication visually that this is her final moment, and she's like almost at peace, unfortunately, under the circumstances. Also note that she was super tactical as she, like if you go back and watch the scenes, when Vhagar attacks, Vhagar's vicious in terms of the way he approaches them, right? But her actual attacks on the men down, like the soldiers, what she was destroying, she was targeting like their catapults, their whole, like everything that could have made them like a formidable army, not just the men. She wasn't just like blazing a trail, and I think that made it feel more like you believe the battle readiness that they kind of established through exposition. They're like, yeah, she's seen many battles. You haven't seen her see many battles, right? But the way that they move indicates that. I think that does a good job. It was a really good job, and I was really happy to see that. Just because I think to show a female character being the most coherent and smart on the battlefield, and not being out here as hot-headed as these men who just want to show the force of their might and what they have and the tool of power that is a dragon in this world, you know? So, but I think the deaths of these dragons is going to be a bigger, more profound effect on the world of Westeros. And I think that Game of Thrones is an indicator. We do not have dragons like that in Game of Thrones for a reason. And I think that when you fell a dragon, when you slay a dragon this way, and you, as the promos are starting to show, you're going to be parading that around the city, you're showing that you guys are not invincible, that you can be defeated, you know, in some way, shape, and form. It will take a lot of death, take a lot of people, but it can be done. I'm excited to see where that goes.
I'm excited to see too, man, because Rhaenyra, when she's going to learn that she died,
that she's lost her right hand like that.
In that episode, I had a lot of time that I was like, that's the end of the episode right there. We're at the end. No, it's not finished. Like, I had a lot of ending, man. They were like just coming one after the other.
Well, like, in ways that you would have still been satisfied, right? You would have still been satisfied if they ended it at some of those points, because it was really on point.
Like maybe 5 minutes earlier, I would have been satisfied.
Yeah.
I think they give us a lot, so they have a lot to go on.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm revising my statement. I think this show might have more than 3 seasons in the tank. This is looking like maybe a 5 or 6, or like it's crazy. It's crazy.
I don't know, because they didn't write the third one, right?
No, they haven't started writing the third one.
So, but my theory on that is it's completed after this one.
No, I don't think so. I think
the story
of
House of the Dragons will be completed. Maybe something will start, but like they didn't write the third one.
There's no, but the books are all there, so they just need to adapt the material.
Yeah, but they're gonna finish the story in 5 episodes.
Well, it's more that they would cut it off at a certain point, which is possible, but I can see it being more of a long hiatus. Like, and I think you do have to age up some of those kids, but it's really not hard to just hire new actors and keep the same actresses and do a little makeup. And because I think that now you need to keep Emma Darcy as Rhaenyra. I don't think aging up the character in any way. I think you need to keep her until the end. And I think that applies to Olivia Cook. We're really hooked in with these cast of characters. This doesn't function like The Crown. So I'm excited to see that. If they really approach it where we get to see these characters age up and mature or not mature, maybe go crazy and really just enact this genocidal war all over the
Well, it
place.
is gonna be that because now, like, people are dying on the both sides. The king is not dead, but he's coming back and he's gonna be injured.
It's messy.
So yeah, it's messy, man. I
It's
don't think
messy.
we're going to something that's gonna be clean. That's for sure, man.
But that's what I think we're going to be focused on next episode. It's really going to be, again, I think the show is just like Game of Thrones. They would punctuate these big moments by these episodes that's just everybody grieving or dealing with the effects of what just happened. Not just rushing into the next moment, rushing into the next action bit. I think that's going to be really interesting to see how that works with Christian Cole especially. I really want to see where that goes because I think there's going to be a lot of growth for him that's still not going to redeem his character, but he's going to be in a more effective villain, I think, moving forward.
Oh, you think that we're gonna maybe start to like Cole?
No. I don't think we're going to start to like Cole, but I definitely think we're going to see some growth from him. Yeah, as a villain, like right now he's an ineffective villain because he, as much as he
now, example, Damon,
yeah,
is an effective villain.
He is. He's
love that character.
He's also building up Harrenhal right now, so that's a very important spot in Game of Thrones. In the Westeros world, and it's clear he has a bigger plan. Although he's dealing with a witch, in my opinion. I think she's a witch. I think she got something mystical about her. She's giving Red Priestess a little bit.
There's a lot of like mystic visions and stuff like that around that. So,
like that drink.
She's not a witch. But I'm wondering, like, with Game of Thrones, and you got like those people that were changing faces. You got like they introduced a lot of people that were a little bit magical, not like with a big sense of magic, but
it was a clear
fire.
It was control. It was a controlled fantasy element. Like it wasn't overt. It wasn't like we're doing everything. There's fairies and et cetera, et cetera.
So maybe it's not a witch, but clearly maybe she's like an oracle passenger that gives.
Absolutely, she definitely has more
dreams.
She definitely has a bigger role to play. Like they're playing her up in a way that I think is really good. Like I'm really enjoying the way she's opposite Damon.
But maybe it's not her.
No, like the fact that a pretty woman was able to get him to be like, oh yeah, okay, I'll drink this drink. Let me just some ayahuasca. Oh great. And then he's gone. You know what I mean? He wakes up like a day later. I love that. I love that type of stuff. Like I also think the cinematography lended to it really well. Again, all around, it was really just like it was a captivating episode to watch. But I'm really looking forward to the next one. I'm looking forward to seeing what they kind of do with this, like, just this overall tension that's spilling over constantly, and there's no one watching the pot. The water's boiling, it's flying everywhere, and I think it's gonna get more and more crazy as we go on because we're only going to be at the halfway point. Next episode, I believe, where we are now. I don't know, 8 or 10 episodes.
No, we are at the 4th.
We're at the we're at the halfway point of the season, which I think is really interesting. Like we've gotten a lot of really intense moments in just 4 episodes. So I wonder what they're gonna end this season with, and how they're gonna wrap up these next few episodes, and what we're building up to. Because we've built up to so much, and so many things have happened. What are we actually building up to? That's the big thing. I really want to see that. I really want to know what that is. I'm excited to see how that goes. But on that note, you guys, thank you guys for listening. It's always a pleasure. Just bringing the vibes and the breakdown energy to the House of the Dragon stuff. And we're looking forward to the next episode, and we're looking forward to breaking it down with you yet again.
Yeah, thank you guys being there. If you want to like or subscribe or just say a shout out, we always appreciate it. It's really helpful. We're starting that journey, and it's a crazy journey. Thank you guys to be there, and see you next time.
Ciao.